background? I'm outside now. It's kind of windy.
No, you're good. I don't hear anything. You set?
All right. If you start hearing something, let me know. But yeah, I'm set.
Okay, so we're gonna kick it off like this. Fuck you. Four Locos are fire. Um, what the fuck was that? Because we had a conversation coming in, and you just, oh, you drink Four Locos? Yes.
Yeah. All I would say is, can we put a poll out to the audience and ask who drinks Four Logos? And I promise you, 90+% are on my side. I think.
Okay, so 90% of the population are all pussies. Now, now here's
What you need. I'm drinking straight whiskey, so.
oh god, I'm drinking straight whiskey. Now here's why I ask you about the Four Loco shit, bro, because I don't get it. Why is everyone so afraid of Four Locos? Have you okay? Give me a horror story about a Four Loco.
All right, you're younger than me, so maybe you didn't experience Four Loko in its prime.
Just to get fucked up with you.
Yeah, not with Four Loko. I promise you, I never drank Four Loko with you.
Not
Never
with
in
me, but I
Minnesota
was
did
drinking
drink
them.
Four
Trust,
Loko.
trust and believe, I was having them motherfuckers in Minnesota.
Right, you got kicked out of that school, right?
I know. Actually, I got
didn't.
kicked out of Michigan.
I don't know what the.
No, I got kicked
I
out
don't
of
know what the
Michigan,
correlation
motherfucker.
is.
I got kicked out of Michigan. That's real cute, though. I survived.
Oh, my bad.
I know. I left Minnesota. Yeah. Suck the back of the
Right,
asshole.
right, because you got in trouble for drinking, right?
No, that was not me. I mean, yeah, I got in trouble. I didn't get kicked out for drinking. I didn't get kicked out though. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, I was making accusations just to see what stuck.
Yeah, it's speculations. Motherfucker throwing spaghetti at the wall. It ain't sticking.
Man, so when I was never into Four Loko for what it's worth. I was a good kid throughout high school. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke weed until I was really a senior. And even beyond that, like going into my freshman year, I went to Colorado State here in Colorado, obviously. And that summer leading up to my freshman year, there was this girl, Morgan. We went to her house every night to party.
Mhm.
The first time I had ever gotten into that scene, summer between my senior year and going to college. So I'm like, I got to get conditioned for college, you know what I mean? So drinking
Okay.
a lot. And I was never, I was a guy, like, throughout most of that time, I would literally bring, like, two Mickeys, like, 240s to the party.
Yeah.
And I would drink those, and then, you just knew if other people were going to have, like, shots or whatever else, so you could be good. But one time we went to the liquor store, we were going to this party, and they did not have Mickeys. And there was Four Loko sitting there right next to where that would have been. So I said, all right, Four Loko, whatever, let's go. I got like 3 of them. I don't really remember the end of the drive from the liquor store to the party. I remember waking up in my apartment after having driven home. Please don't do that. That turned into bad things in the future. But woke up in the bathroom at 6 a.m. still puking. That's what I remember after that.
Still
I have
puking.
not had Four Loko since.
Okay. So you guys are blaming Four Loko because you're fucking nutcases. That's what I got out of all this. Okay.
I mean, take it how you want, bro, but there's a reason Four Loko did that to me and nothing else has.
He said, take it how you want. Yo, I'm going to take it how you
Nothing
told
else
me.
has got me there. Nothing else has got me there. You think that was like 3 Four Locos is the most I ever drank in a night?
Because okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a little story real quick, right? Because we used to get that. We used to. Matter of fact, the first time we got drunk was under the bridge. Remember the shit where we, dude, we almost got caught that night. I remember going in and like, oh yeah, I'm fucked up, blah blah blah, and I hit my head on the shit and passed
Do we
out.
gotta give the background of the school that we went to, or?
We should. You want to give it?
I think you should take that.
Okay. The school we went to was a very small Christian school in Minnesota. What it was a satellite school where the school was like partnered with another one that was nearby in Bloomington, Minnesota. And basically what the school was just like, it was like a school, like it was almost like a Reformation project. Pretty much any kind of fucked up bad person went there.
True.
Very true. I mean, it wasn't not everybody was like there were some good people there. Obviously,
I got out of jail a month and a half before I got there, so.
I was in a situation where I was dealing with a situation. I was about to get engaged with twins, and that bitch was crazy. So, literally like psychopathic, like, and so everybody who kind of came there, for the most part, was broken. There were some homeschool kids who were kind of weird and shit like that.
It was every end of the spectrum.
Yes, literally every end. Like when I say drug dealers, drug users, possibly some murderers.
Possibly. But also some people that will never even harm a butterfly.
It was the fucking strangest compilation of people you'll ever see in your life. Right, but it was actually kind of like a lot of people don't know this, but if you go to a Christian school, them schools be getting fucking lit. They be getting turned up. When I came
I loved my time up there.
I did too. I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of people don't know this, but I only had 2 years on campus. My last 2 years were online for San Diego, and then I was getting ready to move to San Diego, but I ended up working in radio in Birmingham, shit like that. I lived in like 3 states in 4 years. So I was kind of moving around a lot and shit like that.
But we got friends all over the country now from it.
Facts, yeah. Like every city almost that we go to, we know somebody there. People that not even just one person.
The Bible school with 50 people total has you and me on this podcast right
now. That is so true. That's fucking nuts, bro.
Me in Manitou Springs and you out on the East Coast.
That is so true. Dude, that school was amazing. So like I said, we had a situation where the schools were pretty much partnered, and our dorm situation was fucking awful. The girls had their own dorm, as if we gave a fuck. We had our own dorm, and we had like community showers and shit like that. And so we obviously were sneaking girls in, drinking and stuff like that. And so this asshole, when he's talking about the situation where I allegedly got kicked out, no,
allegedly.
I almost got kicked out.
Get kicked out. It's like, I didn't get fired, I resigned.
I technically did, bro. Like, y'all can't fire me, bro. Like, I'm out this bitch. What ended up happening in that particular situation was like the 3rd month into school. Because the first week we all got fucked up. Like we weren't supposed to be drinking there. And you said you were born in Mount Pleasant. He fucking knows the college that I went to originally before getting there. Shout out to the Chippewas. Fire up Chips. CMU. That was a true fucking party school. At that point when I went there, I think they were the #1 party school in Michigan. I didn't know that going out there. And that's how I got exposed to Four Locos. I was 17 when I left home from college, so I was mad young with an apartment. Like, I had all kinds of freedom, so I lost my fucking mind. And so when I got to Minnesota and stuff like that, I had my I had like 2 fake IDs to fucking Alabama. And I would go make like little liquor store runs. And eventually they got smart about it. I used to have this big brown like tan H&M book bag. And I would leave with it empty. But every time I came back, it was always for some reason packed. And it would be like clinking on the inside. So one night we're all getting fucked up. And it was typically me and Vince, or it might be me, Vince, and Aaron and a group of people. Yeah. But it'd be in a secret location.
Oh, not me.
Yeah, no, yeah, you were, but you were above age too.
I'm joking. Yeah, when I got there.
Yeah, you were above age when you got there. We were like still not even close.
Okay, don't make me look bad like that, bro.
No, you're only like 2 years older than me though, so you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we were like drinking one night under the bridge, and like I said, we got fucked up. So this was the first week of school. So literally like 3 months later, this was like in November. I remember I come back in the dorm, I'm making a liquor store run, and our dorm room door is wide open, and it's Aaron, Chris, it's a bunch of motherfuckers in the room, and we never did that before. Music playing loud, and there's drinks everywhere. So I just remember blacking out and waking up, and the room was totally trashed. And for some reason, something told me, we got to get up and clean this shit up. But we figured, hey, we the only ones with a key to our room. We're good to go. I shit you not. We get back to the school. We had to go to this cathedral for like this like group thing because we lived in cohorts. So the 20 people that you went to class with. Yeah, we went to church. So we had to go to the cathedral, and you could just tell the energy was off. Like the professors and shit knew something. And so we get back, and the worst words ever was just like, yo, Jamil, Vincent, Leopard, and Taylor, y'all come with us. Everybody else stay on the bus. And
I forgot about Taylor.
Taylor was a fucking... I almost murdered Taylor like 2 nights before because he said some ignorant racist shit. I almost went to jail that
sounds
night.
About right.
Yeah, motherfucker, yeah. I ain't gonna... Ooh, still give me a little hot. But no, so we got called into the office, right? And so they took Vincent to the back first. And I'm just like, yo, why they separating us like that? And Taylor starts freaking the fuck out. He's like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm like, Taylor, shut the fuck up. They don't know anything yet. Relax. So after about 10, 15 minutes with Vincent, They're like, Jamil, you come on now. And I knew we were fucked because of the order that they called us in. It was me and Vincent first. It was like the two worst. Y'all come first. We're going to get these little motherfuckers out of the way. And so,
We know who's in trouble.
exactly. So I go in the room. I'm like, I already know what I'm about to do. I ain't finna tell y'all shit, right? Swear to God. Remember Matt Harbor? He's like, you remember that tan book bag I was talking about? He was like, you got a fake ID and stuff like that? I'm like, no, I got no fake ID. He was like, that's interesting. How do you buy all that liquor? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This motherfucker went into the cabinet and pulled down that tan book bag, clinking and everything. He said, this is your book bag, right? I was like, yeah, that's mine. He was like, so how did you get the liquor? I was like, all right, I had a fake ID. What happened to it? I burned it. So he's just like trying to catch me living a lie. And I'm like, yeah, I'm living a lie, motherfucker, but you will never get them fake IDs. Like, and so I get out, and Vincent and I are like in the room, like, what just happened? And Vincent's like, dude, they just totally ass fucked us. Like, so we find out we're on like serious academic probation for like not even just this semester, but following on. I ended up leaving the following one, not because of that situation. They tried to put me back on academic probation for lying about some academic shit, and they couldn't prove it. I ended up transferring to San Diego, and when they found out that, you know, Rivendell was lying and stuff like that, that's when I was able to transfer, because I had proved that I was doing all my stuff academically. The stuff that they had me doing, there was no way I could have gotten any assistance or anything like that. So they were like, something is not matching up here. What confirmed it was, fuck Melanie Hurlbut. What ended up happening is Melanie Hurlbut tried to go in my, like, you know how when you leave your stuff there, you have a certain amount of time to come back, or you just have time to come back, or they'll put it in storage. This evil cunt tried to sell my stuff, which you cannot do. You cannot sell a student stuff. I had like a couple $100 jackets from Macy's, shit like that, like really fly shit.
I didn't know
like,
about this.
yeah, no, they sold, like, they tried to sell my stuff. Shout out to Nancy Pfeiffer. Nancy went up there with a police officer, got my stuff where they could sell my stuff.
Really?
And
Nancy, man, that's cool.
That Miss Nancy, that's my road dog. Like, I still talk to Miss Nancy. So shout out to Miss Nancy. That's one of my mentors still. Every time I go to Minnesota, I make it a point to see her. I actually went back. That was in March. My sister was graduating from U of M. I went to see her. Like, this was like right after that spring break we had. I went to Michigan to see her in Ann Arbor and stuff like that for the graduation. We came back, and that November, I flew out to see Leopard and everybody. You were gone at this point. I stayed for like 2 or 3 days. Got to see my girlfriend at that point, my ex-girlfriend at that particular point, and I grabbed my shit and I went back to visit and stuff like that every now and again. But I tried to stay away from campus because I mean it was like the school got shut down for a reason. It was some foul shit being done, people not getting paid, all types of crazy shit. So this was the Christian school we went to. It was completely unstable off the jump. It was motherfuckers like, oh yeah, we'll be here, stuff like that, that literally like left after the first 2 weeks. It was like, oh, where is she at? Oh, she left. She quit. So that was the fucking situation. So when he says, oh, you almost got kicked out, he's not really lying, but I didn't get kicked out.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, motherfucker. He said, yo, you talking about me?
We don't need this whole episode to be about Rivendell or nothing.
No, yeah, fuck Rivendell.
I got my biggest story there is my nose is still crooked.
From Italy. I was just finna say, motherfucker.
I'm in Venice, Italy, and once again, we were not supposed to be drinking. I was. It was 1 or 2 a.m. I'm with my buddy out at these bars in Venice. There's this big courtyard. There's all these bars around, and I'm out there talking with this group of Italian dudes that speak broken English, but it's cool. Like, we're just chatting. And this dude comes up. I just see him walking up. Bro, I promise you, dude came up to, like, my nipples. Maybe.
They don't know that you're like, man, you're 6'5", 6'6", right?
6'6", yeah. And dude walked up. I had not talked to him at one point. Like, okay, I was drinking, but I was not like blacking out. Like, I remember the whole night. I had not seen this dude. I had not seen him once. He walked up and he just hit me, and my nose exploded. I hit the ground. Like, I got sucker punched. Like, I look over, like, hey, what's up, you know, and just get socked. I got a scar still on the side of my nose. My nose is still crooked. I can't breathe more than 25% out of my left nostril because of it. And I had to basically say that I was an alcoholic to save my spot at that school.
Are you fucking serious?
After that, yes.
I didn't know about that fucking part. What the hell?
Just to say, and I would have got kicked out. I would have got sent home from Italy if I did not say I had. I went in volunteering that because I knew I would have been gone because we were not allowed to drink. And I came home with a broken nose, 2 raccoon eyes. I'm not playing.
2 raccoon eyes, though, bro.
Bro, not day 1, but day 2, day 3. I promise you, 2 full black eyes, like dark full circles. I'm telling you, I hit the deck, bro. I remember him swinging, and I remember kind of coming to on the ground with a puddle of blood under me. I got Italian police coming up and questioning me. I can't understand what they're saying, and they're like, "We're gonna take you to the hospital." I'm like, "Bro, no. I don't even know my American health policy, let alone going somewhere in Italy. No, thank you."
Right.
And they're trying to get me to sign this thing, and I'm belligerent, I ain't signing shit, dude. For me, they're like, "Well, we're not letting you go until you do." They're like, "This is literally to sign and say you're leaving on your own will." And Chris was with me, and he was like, "Dude, just sign it, just sign it." So I signed it, and we left, and I went back, and then we had to get my roommate to answer the door. Back to the hotel, it was a disaster. The next morning, I'm literally in the shower. My nose is just loose. I'm literally trying to push it back into place.
Wow.
Disaster, bro. It was the worst thing that could have possibly happened. And it wasn't because I started shit. You know what I mean?
That's you remember.
I wasn't supposed to be drinking. But a dude just came up and sucker punched me. You remember that shit that was going around of the Northeast here, the knockout game? Where dudes were going around and just hitting people, see if they could knock them out. You remember that? You remember that?
I don't remember this shit.
Bro, that was the thing. That was going around where dudes were just coming around. It was a game, and they film it and they see if they can knock somebody out, a random person in the first punch. It is the only possible scenario to me. I hadn't seen this dude. I know I hadn't seen this dude. And obviously, over in Europe, you know. Big white American dude, you're not looked at fondly necessarily. So who knows? Maybe you just hated big American dudes. Whatever.
Fucking weak.
My nose is still good.
I said, maybe he just doesn't like big Americans.
I'm serious.
I'm not trying to laugh at your face, but I can't.
It's fun. No, it's funny. It is funny, bro. I still got he had a ring on or something because there's a scar. I got cut.
That's what I'm saying.
Right on the notch. I have a big old notch right on my nose.
I'm laughing because you're okay, yeah, I can hit hard as shit, but I'm you're 6'6", dude, he didn't hit you bare knuckle that hard. He might be mad strong, but he had to have had something.
Well, and I don't know, he just caught me off guard and a perfect shot. I don't know, luckily in my life, people really don't fuck with me. I'm not a fighter, honestly. I'm not interested in fighting. I'm really not. But I'm 6'2", 270. So people just don't do that. They've never done that. And lucky me, this guy did, and he caught me. So respect, I guess. All I want in life, is I'm not even mad at dude. I just want to buy him a coffee and say why. I promise you.
Why would you want to buy him a coffee and say why? Why risk your face again?
Because I want to know, bro. It was not something I've seen. I just got sucker punched. Did he get dared? I'm not it's a funny ass story now, so what the fuck ever. But at least tell me. Let's grab dinner, we want to get drinks, whatever it takes, bro.
I feel like such a dick for laughing, bro. It's the people I have a
don't. It's funny as shit.
It's the way you're fucking explaining it. Why? Why are you?
I'm just supposed to sit here in curiosity for the rest of my life? That's what's gonna happen.
So
I'm pay dude to sit down with me right now. I'll buy this ticket out here. Stay at my place, bro. Let's talk. What's going on?
You know what? You know why I'm really laughing at this? You know what the first thing that comes to mind is? You're a Pistons fan, right? You know what's the first thing that comes to mind? The Malice in the fucking Palace when fucking Ron Artest laid down on that counter, bro. The goddamn scorer's table, and the fan threw the drink. Did you ever see the documentary of when the guy explained it?
Yes, it was the best day of my life.
That's what that reminds me of. It's that motherfucker was
Ron Artest.
are we gonna get suspended? Motherfucker's We just fought the whole fucking crowd. No one in
My
NBA
dude
history
got
has
the
done
wrong guy, bro.
right. And the guy was just like, he went home and his wife was just like, dude, what the fuck did y'all do?
Yo,
Oh, nothing. Well,
Dude
you're
that
on the
got
fucking
hit-
news.
Dude that got hit went home and was like, hey, the guy, he's down to the beer. I got assaulted. I'm about to get a few mil. So, bro.
This went to something entirely different, bro. I did not think this conversation was gonna go like this.
Man. I don't buy the similarity between my situation and the Mouse of the Palace. That shit coming. He's a bitch.
I do
I
not.
did not have that shit coming.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. Yo, you didn't have it coming. It's the fact that it was just I can't even think of why I was saying malice. It was a lot of malice in the air that night. Maybe that's the only shit that came to mind.
Apparently.
Yo, you can't prepare for some shit like it's the fact that you also said it was like a game for people to knock somebody out. Something else came to mind. So I used to be a big SNL guy. What was the name? Adam Sandberg or something? It's not Adam Sandler, but it's like Adam. You know what I'm talking about?
Sandberg. Yeah.
Dude.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Hot Rod.
Yes, that motherfucker had like this funny video that my sister put me on to one time, and his thing was like punching people as they were about to bite into something. So, for example, like a guy might have like a New York style pizza, and he would just come up to you out of the nowhere and just bow. A motherfucker might be eating an apple, bow. Like it was. That's just kind of. I don't know. It took me to a lot of bad things, but that was just like. Oh shit. Okay, so let's I can't
Circle back here, eh?
I'm trying. You probably go
Never
ahead and
forget that Italy story, though. I didn't deserve it, but I got it.
Never.
Every time I need that shit, devil make
Them
another.
play toys up, little boys, it's time. It was designed for me to intertwine and reconstruct what's on your mind. It ain't no OG living that a raise up your kind. All this bullshit rapping you listen to don't make a nigga go blind. Hey, listen. Hey, this in my soul, feel it pouring out like a rubber bank. Lavish thoughts dropping like shells from a silver tank. Cloud chaser domination showing us real is real. They don't care. Put some water in there, let you chill. Let them fry. Smoke the pink down, they never